In this video, I will demonstrate how to incorporate your assessment criteria into a Turnitin rubric and how to mark a student's assignment through Turnitin using a rubric. Turnitin rubrics are ideal for evaluating student work against specific learning outcomes, and they allow you to supply the student with specific feedback relating to the learning outcomes. University of Lincoln's marking and grading policy recommends that you demonstrate whether a student has achieved the learning outcomes for an assessment, provide a numerical value on the assessment, supplement the rubric with additional feedback, both written and oral. I will now show you how to set up a rubric within Turnitin. You can either create a new rubric in Turnitin, or you can import an existing assessment criteria using a simple format in Excel. If you would like to import an existing assessment criteria from Excel, you need to navigate to the Rubric Form Manager in the Turnitin Libraries area. You then need to click the Share icon and select Import. Make sure that your rubric in Excel follows this format to ensure that it uploads to Turnitin without issue. To upload the assessment criteria, click Select File and locate your Excel file. To create a new rubric, go to the Libraries area and the Rubric Form Manager area within Turnitin. Click this button and hit Create New Rubric. A rubric can be simple or complex depending on the assessment criteria. It's made up of scales and criteria and can be easily edited to add various assessment criteria along the left-hand side. You can add additional criteria by clicking the plus button. You can add a scale for each criteria across the top of the rubric, for example, distinction, merit, pass or fail, and then you can apply scoring if you wish to use the rubric to calculate your final mark. Here are the scoring options. They can be added as a percentage, a numerical value. If you do not require scoring, you can also select to use a qualitative rubric with this option. Here you can see an example of a rubric used in a nursing course at level 4, which has various criteria with different weightings and a range of scoring across the top. This rubric can be used to grade the assignment due to the scoring that's been added. When marking the paper within Turnitin, you can select to what level the student has met each of the assessment criteria, and the score will be generated automatically. You can then enter this as the final mark for the assignment by clicking Apply to Grade. The overall grade will then be updated based on your selection. To ensure that students have access to their assessment criteria, you need to attach the rubric to the Turnitin assignment. You can do this at the start of the assessment so that students are aware of the assignment expectations and the learning outcomes. Go to Edit Assignment, into your optional settings, and select the rubric which you want to use for this particular assignment. We'll now take a look at how you can supplement the rubric scoring with additional feedback. Clicking anywhere on the assignment, you can leave a comment within Turnitin. We're going to take a look at how to leave a quick mark within Turnitin by clicking on the tick icon. Quick mark comments are a way of providing consistent feedback across modules, departments or schools. Turnitin has a bank of quick mark comments, such as these commonly used quick marks, which can be edited, or you can create your own quick mark comments. You can then share your quick mark comments across staff members or across the institution. If I select one of these quick marks, I can see there's pre-written detail and I can add a personalized comment to this. Comments can easily be linked to a rubric criteria as supplementary feedback to the student, i.e. where they need to make improvements or amendments relating to that particular criteria. To do this, click on Assign Criterion and select a rubric criteria which your comment is relating to. If I then navigate to the rubric area in the side panel, I'll be able to see next to which criteria I have left supplementary feedback for the student. If you wish to leave an overall voice comment to provide more personalised feedback to your student, you can navigate to the feedback summary area and then record your comment here. In this video, you've learned how to demonstrate whether a student has achieved the learning outcomes for an assessment, provide a numerical value on the assessment, and supplement the rubric with additional feedback, both written and oral.